guys, welcome to Pop Hearts TV's Bachelorette recap. It's episode 2. We're back from last week and we're so excited you're here. Now, before we even dive into this juicy episode, if you're watching on Facebook, hit that like button, although I'm sure you already have. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that red subscribe button. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Pop Hearts TV. And I am Kylie Hodges, and who is this gorgeous, lovely co-host sitting next to me?
Hey guys, I'm Sarah London. Super excited to be here today to talk all things Bachelorette.
Very excited to be back with you here again. Now, last week was tumultuous. It was juicy. We had a lot of opinions on these guys, but Rachel has pared down to, I would say, a core group.
Right.
And now this week was just all over the place.
All over
so
the place.
let's get started, shall we?
Yep.
It started out with a group date, the husband challenge.
Yes.
Don't get me started on a relay race involving babies and fake poop.
How bad was it? It was bad.
It was bad. And the worst part was that Waboom boy won.
Okay, I personally...
That's concerning to me.
Right, no, I mean, well, we can backtrack, but also I think that he unfairly won. He shoved Kenny out of the way, and I was rooting for Kenny hard. He was the dad, he had the baby all safe and sound, and that made me mad.
Yeah, I was concerned that he didn't have a voice box after that. It looked like Waboom hit him in the throat.
Right.
But can we talk about how Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher were?
Yes. Okay.
Couple goals.
Right.
Couples goals.
No, seriously, the coolest couple ever. But how cool was it that they were there, and who knew they were such big Bachelor fans?
I feel like at this point in America, every celebrity is a Bachelor fan,
Right.
especially after last season in After the Rose. Chris Harrison was Skype calling every celebrity in existence to give their opinion. I think we've concluded now that the entire world watches the Bachelor franchise.
Right.
There's no shame in it. You should be proud of your love of this super genuine TV show.
And I think they originally became fans because he looked like Jared, right? Who was on a few seasons back.
Last seen on Bachelor in Paradise.
Yes. And Ashley, and Jared were tweeting at Ashton about how much they looked like each other, and then they became fans from
Wow. I think
Yeah.
it's impressive.
Yeah.
If you guys see anybody on the Bachelor franchise who you think looks like me,
Or me.
please tweet at me.
I don't know if
Nobody
I want to
does.
know that.
Nobody looks like me.
Yeah.
I'm just going to flatter myself if they do. Okay, so this husband challenge. First of all, Mila and Ashton are so cool. Ashton had some great dad advice.
Mm-hmm.
These guys were baby Bjorning babies across a grass field.
Right.
Not something I would do, but I'm just going to assume that Rachel didn't pick this challenge.
I think this was a little bit produced, right? I don't think this was anything Rachel would have done, or we would have seen them in like a courtroom or something like that. But it seems a little silly, it seems a little trivial, but I guess it was fun, and I'm sure, Rachel has got a good laugh out of it, right?
Yeah. Oh, totally.
Yeah.
And I don't know about you, but my favorite part of this challenge was Lucas Waboom Boy. He won, but then he was trying to get Ashton to do the Waboom thing.
Yeah.
And the amount of shade that Ashton threw at Lucas was so comical. It was painful to watch him reject him.
Oh, I loved it. He's like, what was that?
He didn't give in. Mila was egging him on. He didn't do it.
Yeah.
And so he won the challenge, and then Dean got the rose.
I know.
I thought it was cute. What do you think?
I thought it was super cute. I mean, I thought it was kind of fun. We saw him having his combo with Rachel, right?
Yeah.
And he afterwards, I mean, who knows if this was after or before, whatever, was saying, we didn't really get, past the surface level. But I think she kind of liked that because everyone was kind of trying to dive in and really talk, the future. But he was just there to kind of make her smile and laugh, and that's what she wanted in the moment. It was cute. I liked it.
I liked that Rachel defended his moment on live TV where he obviously feels embarrassed that he said once you go black you never go back.
Yeah.
And she not defended it, but made him feel really good about it, which I thought was sweet. And I thought it made him look a little more likable, and I don't know, maybe I'm Team Dean now.
I obviously am Team Dean. I am definitely Team Dean.
Yeah, he's a really cute guy, and I'd like to see a little bit more come out of his personality.
Yeah, and can we talk about the lipstick? I kind of loved...
I didn't notice this. Please tell me. Share with the people your observation. I'm clearly blind.
Okay, so if you saw the kiss happen, then you saw Dean with Rachel's bright pink lipstick all over his mouth. And then, he turns and you see him wipe it off and goes back into the guys. And it was great. It was great. I loved it.
Okay, so We have somebody watching who wants to know who's your fave Bachelor or Bachelorette. Now, before I answer, I have to preface this by saying I'm a little late to the franchise because I didn't start watching until Juan Pablo's season.
Okay. Shame on you. First
I know.
off.
I'm sorry. Better late than never, America.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, oh, hi, Rebecca. Thanks for watching. Okay.
Oh.
Well, I want you to tell us who your fave Bachelor or Bachelorette
Yeah.
is. I'm going to say my favorite Bachelor. This is really hard. I'm only going to say Juan Pablo because of the amount of drama.
No.
He's a horrible person. 100%. But, no. It was terrible. Otherwise, I wanted to say Ben Higgins, but the illusion of Ben Higgins being a nice, genuine guy is worn off, and now I just think he's a boring politician.
Right. Which we talked a little bit about. I think he was probably the most boring bachelor we've ever had.
But I loved that season because I was really into the narrative of like, it's clearly Lauren, but like maybe not.
Right. I mean, I can give it a go. I've obviously been watching this show a lot longer, so I've literally watched it since it started. So I loved Trista. She was like the original Bachelorette, and she was one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
But now that I think about it, it's really hard. I loved like Kayla Bristow. She brought some spice to the franchise. Hated the thing that they did in the beginning with having to choose.
Brit?
Yeah, with Brit, who just got engaged. They had to choose, but
That's a newsworthy.
I loved Caitlin Bristow, and I thought she was really fun. And she did the same thing of knowing it was Sean B from the very beginning and kind of letting them produce the whole show, and it turned out fun. So I don't know.
Yeah, Caitlyn is known for being a little sassier, and also wasn't it considered risque because it came out that she slept with Sean early
Nick.
on?
She
Oh,
slept
was Nick.
with Nick.
Nick, see, I'm behind,
Are
guys.
lovely.
Hated Nick until Bachelor in Paradise. And also once he grew a beard. Because, comment below if you like Nick with or without a beard, but I think all of America can agree.
Hit the
He
heart
needs to keep
if you
that
like
beard.
the beard, and I think we can both say that we do.
Rebecca, who is your famous Dr. Andy Baldwin? I don't know who that is.
I've been watching this since forever, and I have no idea who that is.
Is this U.S. Bachelor? Is this a Canadian Bachelor?
The only
Brazilian? Is this another show that is this
I'm
Degrassi?
clearly not as big of a Bachelor fan as I thought.
Okay, Rebecca, fill us in on Dr. Baldwin. Meanwhile, I want to move on to this episode.
Yeah.
So, Peter got a one-on-one.
Oh, okay, yes. Oh my god.
Gap-toothed, tall, dark, and salt and pepper handsome Peter. Hang on, we got a comment about Dr. Travis. Who are these doctors?
Oh,
the doctors?
From the doctors.
There was a bachelor who's now on the doctors?
In Paris.
In Paris. But he's on the doctors here in America.
No, he was on The Bachelor US, but they had it in Paris.
I see. Okay. Bachelor Dr. Travis was seen in Paris, but is here on the doctors in America.
Is this Rebecca that used to work on the doctors?
Rebecca, you are an encyclopedia.
I know.
Of the Bachelor franchise.
Okay, well she knows more than we do.
I'm gonna Google him after this.
I know. I'm curious.
I also okay. So I want to backtrack and complain about the franchise for 1 second. Because I feel like early on they were always going for like very eligible bachelors.
Right.
And I will say Rachel is 100% eligible bachelorette. She's beautiful. She's a career woman. She's a lawyer. She's 100% totally independent and doesn't need a man.
Yeah.
But she's just doing this because she wants it, not that she needs it.
Right.
The bachelors of the past, though, the last couple, I feel like need a woman because they're not doing a whole lot. Like, truly. It's not like they're these super successful career dudes. They're just like cute guys who got on TV.
No, totally. And they to me have like no personality whatsoever. And that's why I was kind of excited. Yeah. Oh gosh,
Takes the cake for boring mom.
Yes. Well, that's what I liked when they brought Nick on, right? I was like, cool, some personality. Let's shake it up.
Yeah. Shaking things up a bit for sure.
Yeah.
Now, Peter, I originally thought was really boring, but he won me over, especially this one-on-one date where he talked about like growing into loving his gap tooth.
Right.
And also Rachel brought her dog Copper, and it was so sweet to see them bond.
Right.
Little puppy.
So I think, two things. One, I think this was like the first time that being boring was okay. Because I think Peter was really sweet and calm and, collected, and I loved him. Loved him.
Could you feel the chemistry between those
100%. I felt like it was just like they were chilling at home,
Yeah.
hanging out with each other, and I loved it. Second thing about Peter's date is I'm going to start a petition for them to just film the Bark Fest for like 12 episodes, and that's all I want to see. I don't even, like, no more franchise. We want to put these dogs in love matches, and that's it. So
I will say, to me, it was a pretty obvious sponsored moment, but I will take a sponsored Bark Fest scene over a date to McDonald's that Ben Higgins had with, I believe, JoJo or Lauren.
right.
A McDonald's date? Come on.
No, I will take Bark
At least
Fest.
take him to Olive Garden.
Right. But so, I mean, I
Jeez.
think we're both in agreement, right? That
Peter.
Peter is going to...
I'm a fan.
Yeah, I'm making the bold prediction that he gets the final rose.
Yeah,
That's
I
like
agree.
my prediction.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I'm a little biased. He's from my hometown, Madison, Wisconsin.
Okay.
And only nice, handsome, good-looking people come from Madison. So, you know, just take that with a grain of salt, everybody.
Yeah.
So Peter obviously had a great date. He got a rose. They also kissed. But I want to talk about that kiss because did you notice how she handed him the rose? They were sitting and they stood up to hug. She pulled away. And it was an awkward beat of her looking up at him like, "Kiss me, you idiot!" And then he's like, "Oh, I guess I should kiss her." And then they kissed. Did you notice that? Did you feel that?
I didn't.
Well,
I totally didn't. I think you just
Maybe.
are very observative.
yeah.
But, I mean, hey, you never know on these shows, right? It's awkward. You have cameras. How do you know when there's the right moment? I have no idea.
Yeah. No, that's true. I'm sure that we would all be awkward kissers if
Right.
there was like 30 people watching. But
Who knows?
we still like you, Peter. Okay, so the next group date.
This is when it gets good.
So our other celebrity sighting was this was a basketball group date. and Kareem
Dream.
Abdul-Jabbar. When he came on, I had to Google how old and how tall is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar because, my goodness, is he a tall man?
Did you see the way that those boys freaked out when Kareem came in?
Yeah,
Like,
so
I'm like, you ever want to see a bunch of grown guys just lose it and bring in an NBA legend? You know? I mean, how fun was that? But
It was really cute.
not sure if he's qualified to give love advice, though. I don't know.
No, I don't know. Does anybody know about Kareem's personal life?
I don't know.
Is he married? Divorced?
I don't know. But we'll
Married
just
to a
say,
couple people? I don't know.
in this instant, he definitely can help the guys with their three-pointers and their layups, their jumper. I mean, that was terrible.
You're a sports fan,
Yes.
though. For me,
Yeah.
I saw it and I was like, wow, look at all these athletic guys.
No, I think I
Look at their
tweeted
muscles.
it's something like a 24-hour fitness pickup league. I mean, it was absolutely terrible. So I don't know. If Rachel's looking for a husband that can ball, then I don't think he was in that group.
No. Probably not, unless she's looking for Kareem.
Right.
In which case, is Kareem single? Does anybody know?
Can someone tell us?
In case anyone's wondering, he's 70 years old, by the way. 70. It's shocking. Our producers behind the camera are, their jaws dropped. I know.
I
That's
did
what
not
I
know
did when I
that.
Googled it. Yeah.
I did not
70.
know that. Oh my
And
gosh.
he's still amazing. So this basketball challenge, my eyes kind of glazed over when they were playing the game because I
Yeah.
just didn't care.
Yeah.
But then it got real juicy. Ugh. To the point where I was rolling my eyes at the TV.
Yep.
So after the basketball game,
Yep.
a woman confronts Rachel and says, "I have been dating one of your men for 6 months." I don't think we got her name. Lexi.
Her name was Lexi.
She was very riled up. And I am trying really hard to not jump to grand conclusions, but she seemed equally as disastrous and dishonest as what they were trying to play DeMario as.
Yeah.
Because it was revealed that she was dating DeMario and then all of a sudden he ghosted her and he went on the show. But both of them seemed guilty about lying.
Right.
I don't think anybody got the real truth there.
I felt a little weird about it. I think it was one of those things, you know, relationships these days are not defined whatsoever. I think that's what was going on, and maybe there was a little side action with DeMario happening, and maybe she thought it was a little more than it actually was.
Yeah.
Right?
I want to hear what you guys have to say about the DeMario
Yeah.
girl situation, because that one, I was watching with my boyfriend Elmar. He denies being a Bachelorette fan, and yet after 20 minutes of the show being on, he's suddenly sitting next to me on the couch. And during this
He's
scene,
into it.
he and I were both yelling at the TV, "Trash! Trash! You're all trash!" Not Rachel, just those two.
Yeah.
The thing that got me, I was a DeMario fan from the beginning. I thought he he's charismatic.
I liked him.
Yeah, I think he's a good-looking dude.
Yeah.
I was hoping he was going to go far into the show, but here are the red flags. His reaction to this girl confronting him in front of
Right.
Rachel felt like an episode of Jerry Springer.
Oh my gosh, yes. And I just feel like, I don't know, like, it could have been handled a lot better, right? And regardless of what the situation was, Rachel doesn't need any bit of drama in her life like that.
Okay, so hi Daniel, thank you for watching. He says, who do you think was telling the truth? That's really hard. I don't think anybody
Neither
was.
of them. Yeah, I think it was like he said, she said kind of situation, and we're never going to get the full story.
Right. I will say, the red flag for me that DeMario was caught up in his lies was when Lexi, redheaded Lexi, is that her name? Called him out for having her house keys, and he was like, what are you talking about? Oh, wait, I melted them.
No, he mailed them.
Oh, mailed them? Okay, I thought he said melted. And I was like, did you make them into a necklace? A nice piece of jewelry?
He was wearing it, actually.
Rebecca wants to know, will she dump him? Okay, so I don't know. Because that's what the cliffhanger of this episode was.
100%. Oh, no. Rachel is not here for the BS. He's gone. He's so gone.
I don't know. Has she kissed DeMario? Does anybody know if they've kissed? I can't remember.
I don't think they have.
I don't think they have either. And I think if she had as much chemistry with him early on as she has with, like, maybe Peter,
then there would be a question.
yes.
Yeah.
But I just feel like Rachel has made it very important that she keeps it 100. She wants it honest.
Yeah.
She's been hurt in the past. She's not going to put up with anybody's bull.
And they talked a little bit about before this whole situation with Lexi went down, they were focusing on him, right? And they were saying how he was a little too cocky, and trying to show off a little too much. And I personally, I don't think that's Rachel's style. So
No, I don't think so either. But they did a good job of playing up the drama from this episode. And one more thing before we jump to the final cocktail hour.
Yeah.
I was pretty upset when it showed DeMario being so obedient with leaving the basketball court. There was no
like fighting for her.
Yes.
Right.
And to me that says I'm guilty, I'm here for TV.
Right.
And I got my moment.
And every girl wants the guy who's going to fight for her, right? And so
Yes.
the fact that he didn't at all, you're kind of like, maybe you weren't here for the right reasons.
Totally.
See?
And she got pissed at Chris Harrison. Chris Harrison got ghosted on the basketball court when he tried to talk.
Have we ever seen Chris Harrison
Get stood up?
disrespected like that?
No. I want you guys to comment below and tell me what you think about Rachel's reaction to DeMario. And also, what are your thoughts on DeMario being so obedient with leaving? Because that right there says, I'm guilty AF.
And a half.
100%.
Okay.
So let's move on to this cocktail hour. Also, Rachel looked stunning. I was Googling where she got her black gold dress from. Knock out. And then the fur coat.
Jaw dropping.
Yes.
I was like, oh my goodness, I need that. It
She's
was amazing.
stunning.
I think his name's Carrie, who does all of the dressing, like the dressing, the styling.
And salad dressing.
And the salad dressing as well. But he is phenomenal. And she looked amazing, like a knockout.
Insider tip right here.
I know, I am such a super fan.
I love that. You're schooling the newbies to the franchise.
Mm-hmm.
So this cocktail hour seemed like everything was going well. Rachel had talked about how it seems like there's no chemistry with her and anybody, which I think is really interesting.
Yeah.
But
What did I say?
I know.
That group.
I think they're kind of duds, or they're not giving us what we want on camera. And they could potentially be great guys, and we're just not seeing it from what the producers are playing.
I think it's hard to show off your personality during a basketball game too, right?
Also
Or the couple.
Or a relay race with a fake baby.
Well, totally. You're not talking to Rachel. You're not showing off your personality. You're competing, and that's when all these guys are going to get riled up, and it's not really them.
Yeah.
So, who knows?
So there was a little montage of Rachel getting smooched from everybody. Lord. So we had Josiah get a kiss.
Oh, he's cute.
He's very cute. I love him. He seems like a very serious dude, but like that boy's got a good head on his shoulders, and I think he would treat her like a queen.
Yep. I think we're going to see more of him
For
coming
sure.
down the line, for sure.
And he got a rose too. So we have Lucas who got a rose, Dean got a rose, Josiah got a rose.
Yep.
And then Eric got a little smooch in.
Yeah.
Eric seems like a fun guy. He's cute. He's got a little bit of he's a little feisty, and we see in those sneak peeks that he potentially gets in a fight with me.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Lee, first off, is pushing some buttons in the house, which we did not see coming the first episode. So maybe Eric is the one who likes to get his buttons pushed.
Yeah.
He's going to show Rachel what he's made of, right?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
And then the last smooch that I'm very anti was Brian.
I think we're all
who
anti
got the
this
first
one.
impression rose last week. Now, last week we talked about how we felt like their first kiss was a bit predatory, and I have to say,
It still
the
is.
kiss today felt a bit predatory because he just sat down and grabbed her and kissed her, and it felt like it caught her off guard. And here's the thing, a sexy, not aggressive, but like catching you off guard kiss is great.
Yep.
But his doesn't feel genuine to me.
No, it does not feel genuine. It feels like he's doing it because he's gotta, like a little show-offy?
Yes.
Is that the word?
Yes, I think it's an ego thing.
Yep.
I think he knows that the cameras are on him.
Establishing a little bit of dominance in the
Yes.
house.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think you and I are too strong of personalities to be able to handle that.
Oh, we would back off.
Yeah. and Rachel seems receptive to it, so I'm happy for her
Right.
if she's happy.
Yeah.
But Rachel,
We gotta talk
open
about
your
that.
eyes. Brian seems a little ready.
I don't want her to open her eyes during that kiss though, because that would be absolutely disgusting.
Okay, so we got some comments. Heather says she loves Eric and Diggy. Yes, Diggy! We haven't gotten enough of him on camera, and he's adorable with his bow ties and glasses.
Love Diggy. He is like
So
the best personality. I'm hoping he makes it pretty far too. I think top 4.
I think he's definitely going to be a long-term contender, and that we aren't seeing a lot of him because he's a good guy.
Right.
But we'll see more of him later on, possibly with Hometowns.
Yeah.
I believe Madison, she wrote in, "Hi Madison, thanks for watching." She said Eric and Dean, Eric over Dean, excuse me.
Ooh.
And I probably would say the opposite. I think I like Dean a little, or I think Dean will go further than Eric.
I love Dean.
Yeah. But
What I've
she
heard
likes
is
Eric more.
otherwise, that he's, not that exciting and not that fun.
Yeah.
But I don't know. He's great on camera. So
Yeah, he is.
you can't blame a guy for trying.
So speaking of Eric, the episode cut pretty abruptly. We got it to be continued.
Yeah.
DeMario showed up at the rose ceremony begging Chris Harrison to be let in, and I have to say, Rachel agreed to seeing him only if there was a security guard outside, which made me laugh.
I love that.
Like, does that mean she's worried about him hitting her, or she's hitting him? I don't know which.
Either way,
Hopefully
I
her
don't like
hitting
it
him.
and I don't feel safe about it.
No, and I think that 100% the producers had something to do with this.
Right.
I don't think she's going to take him back. And then it cuts to be continued, and then we see the sneak peek, which was just a montage of sound bites inciting fights and arguments.
Wasn't
and
there
violence.
a bloody eye or a black eye or something happening?
Sorta. There's a lot of like behind the head shots,
Right.
and then clips of someone being like, "I'm over this man," and then somebody yelling.
Yeah.
We saw Lee. It seems like Eric gets mad at Lee, right? Blake. We've seen this earlier in this episode. Is feuding with Lucas because they have a connection,
Right.
and then a lot of just overheard dudes yelling. What are your
Wait.
thoughts on what we have coming?
The entire montage to me just screamed that we're going to see an entire episode of men fighting to be like the macho man in the house, right? Like the alpha male. I
Yeah.
mean, it seems like that's what this group is all about. Like they're so just into being the alpha male. And
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm not into it. I want them to fight for Rachel, not fight each other. And
Yeah.
it always turns into this. Though.
Yeah. That's the difference between the Bachelor and the Bachelorette too.
Yep.
The women fight each other. The women just
They
like.
fight for the man, over the man.
Yes.
These guys are just fighting to fight. They
Yes.
just want to
And
show
it's
dominance.
an ego thing, and it's
Yeah.
who's lead of the house. Now, somebody wrote in, what do you guys think the other guys will do to DeMario? Hi Daniel. It was Daniel again. Thanks for watching. I think the way they hinted at it was like they're starting a revolution. It felt like the end of Les Mis.
No, really.
I was getting a little concerned that there's
Yeah.
going to be, red, the blood.
Like they were all gonna break out of the gates of the Bachelor
Yes.
Mansion, and
Yeah,
all of a
marching.
sudden they're running throughout Los Angeles just fighting for Rachel. Oh, and I see good things happening.
I think if Rachel confronts DeMario, they're all going to crowd around and watch, and they're going to be talking it up like, man, if he gets too close to her, hold me back, I'm going to take him out.
But no one's
Like,
actually going to take him out.
Exactly.
Yep. That's
And
how it
then
works.
she'll probably be flustered. The guys are going to console her.
Right.
She'll be a little frazzled during the rose ceremony.
Yeah.
And then maybe she won't send anybody home. That's my prediction. Because DeMario was kicked out, and she's flustered, and everybody confronted her, she wants him.
I see you're sending people home though. I do.
Who do you think will go?
It's hard.
While she's thinking, who do you guys think will go? I'm asking the people, the humans. Who do you think?
Well, I'm not
The
sure.
viewers.
I mean, it's hard because we don't really see a lot of personalities at this point. So, I mean, I'm just like praying and hoping Waboom goes home.
But he has a rose,
That's right.
so he can't. R.I.P. Not him, to him not being home next week.
One can dream.
What a letdown, right?
One can dream.
I do predict that she's going to send home some of the guys we haven't seen a lot of, like the Tickle Monster. Please get him home.
Yeah.
Also, like that lawyer guy from Dallas, Jack. I feel like there hasn't been any
I don't even know who he is.
Yeah, exactly.
Why?
And like maybe the Russian guy, although he did make her laugh. But I think the ones that we haven't seen a lot of screen time with, she's just going to kind of get.
Time to wrap it up.
Okay, you guys, tell me who you think is going to go. And if you haven't already, follow us on Twitter at PopHeartsTV, Instagram at PopHeartsTV, hit the like button on Facebook, red YouTube subscribe button. We're here every Tuesday, 7:30.
Come back and hang out with us.
Yeah, 7:30 California Pacific time,
Yes.
10:30 East, 9:30 Midwest, 8:30 Mountain time.
Ooh.
Oh, I know my American time zones.
I do not know that.
I got people in all the time zones. That's how I know what's what. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you care about what I think, you can follow me on Twitter at the Kylie Hodges, and Instagram is just at Kylie Hodges. Sarah, where can the people find you and all of your internet musings about
So I am at slondon23 on Instagram and Twitter. So come, hang out with me while I tweet absurd things during each Bachelorette episode.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment who you think is going to go, and we'll see you guys next week. Woo! Week 3.